Good morning, guys. Building Win episode 4. Alright, episode 3 finished off on Saturday, I believe, where we actually, the last thing we did was go through the designs and renders. Thank you so much for all the feedback on that. Lots of love for the black. Good stuff. Alright, I think that might live on. And just generally good feedback. Thank you for watching that episode. So it's now Tuesday, so we didn't do anything in the new gym on Sunday or Monday. However, we did manage to get the rubble collected. And we also got our first material delivery. So today, Tuesday, it's quite early in the morning yet, George is in and we are going to start building some walls today. So that's pretty exciting and also a bit scary because it's kind of committing to the design. Demolition's easy, alright. We know that those things don't need to be there, we know what we don't want, but now we start building things, that means we're committing to that as a new design. Alright, so big step for us and again, looking forward to it, looking forward to see things start growing. So George is going to get started on one stud wall. I'm going to clear out a bit of an area for over those windows and get started there. So let's dive in, let's get this day started and welcome to episode 4. Anybody else see a big pile of wood and just think, I wonder what I could build with that? I know we're building an entire gym and that's what it's for, but sometimes it's just nice to think, I could totally build something cool like that. Exciting times anyway, materials in. Made a deal with myself when we started this project that I was going to avoid all double handling at all costs. So many times when we built the original gym, I was just shifting stuff from one end to the other to try and work around it. So I said I'll put everything in the best place possible the first time we get it. And here we are, a week in, just had to move it all from there to there. Sheet material, I just think probably better laid down, especially MDF up against the wall there. Might end up with a little warp in it, maybe not, but best to be there anyway. Still got it, mate, still got it. Hey guys, a wee status update. So George is working on this, getting that frame up. I'm working here, taking all of this off, so all that trunking with all the electrics were running all the way up that side. Give us that nice flat surface. And then made the executive decision that we're going to take off these water pipes as well. So these pipes, they run away from up here. Now we're going to keep them here because there's going to be some sort of sink here as well, so we're just going to stop them there. But right now they run from here all the way around, up through that door and then into where the toilet's going to be. There's two, we don't need two, we only need one, cold water, because we'll stick a heater in that side when we get down there. Right guys, calling it quits on Tuesday there, so just a quick check-in, show you what we got done. First of all, we have a wall. Alright, so I'll give you guys a quick look what we've done. So we've got this through up, got it panelled as well, which is great, good start. So, like I said before, that's now in, but we're going to leave this side exposed, just so, I'm going to zoom out, because we're going to run some electrics and stuff in there, and potentially going to be some stuff hanging on this wall, which means you might need to put in a few extra studs there for support, depending on what's going to go on it, but it's definitely up now. And then, quite a big job was clearing this out, so we've now got this smooth surface all the way around, took it all the way out, cleaned it as well, dug all that out, so radiators off, pipes out, all the electrics cleaned out, and that brings us all the way back up into this corner. Alright, so now we can sheet right across here, and obviously we've got this larger wall going in there. So yeah, lots done, lots of progress, and then we're just in here. Simon's really was supposed to be working, but it doesn't look like he's working. Taking all this off as well, so same as that other side, going to clear this out so we've got a nice flat surface. Yeah. That's what we've got done today. So the plan is now just a quick tidy up, quick clear up to get ready for tomorrow. Then I'm going to go through next door and I'm going to film another YouTube workout. So that's also going to be my workout of the day. Get that filmed, get that done, get that edited tonight so we can send it out. I think this is Thursday's workout we're going to do now. So yeah, going to jump in there now, get warmed up, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Snow's back.
Remember rapping Duke, the hard, you never thought that hip hop would take it this far.
Alright guys, Thursday morning it is now. I've literally just watched Laurie doing burpees in the snow with the top off. Outstanding, right, doing it for the team. So down here myself today, not sure what the plan is just yet. However, I'm hoping by the time I finish this extremely large coffee, I'm going to have that figured out. Just got a few hours to get some work in, because I'm going to go home, I'm going to go sledging. Alright, we've got 20 centimetres of snow according to the weatherman last night, so we're going to go and have some fun in that whilst we've still got some daylight. As for, I think we left you on Tuesday night, yesterday, didn't do anything through here. What did we do? Actually, we went to Costco. Right, I absolutely love Costco, probably a bit too much. Alright, I visit there far too often. I don't know what it is. I've thought about it a lot, but I just love going to Costco. So we went to wander there. Jackson loves it too. That's the real reason, honestly. So we went there and then we came in and we made some videos, some YouTube videos. Did a workout. We had the Zoom class last night where we did the sweat. So we had the ergs out, which is good fun. That was something new for us. So we got into that. Rich had his first ever YouTube video. It was brilliant. If you've not seen the bloopers yet, it's good fun.
Come on, be a big boy. Stop being a little bitch.
But in all fairness, he did awesome. Right, it's not easy. I've obviously been doing this a while now, and I think I can just talk and kind of relax a wee bit. But to hit that for the first time is tough. Alright, I thought he did a great job, particularly after his cameo doing the coffee thing with Just Jess, which I thought was excellent. That's why I said to him, you should definitely do the YouTube, alright, because it was brilliant. So yeah, on with today. We've got some materials, like I say, by myself, so we're going to get tucked into something. Definitely feel like building something, don't know what. I think maybe we'll get some sheeting on these side walls, some of that. Definitely try and leave the wall work to George, but we'll see. So yeah, going to drink this coffee and we'll see what happens. Alright, yeah, it is actually freezing in here, so as I drink this coffee and heat up, I'm also going to start the push-up skills challenge. So I'm doing that with Team Cobalt. This is day one. I'm going to start on 5s and build that up. So it's every minute on the minute for 10 minutes, hitting a few push-ups. So let's get that now. Hopefully that gets us a little bit warmed up. So I decided the job for today is going to be putting some MDF panels on top of this fireboard. So that's the fireboard that was there behind the radiators. So I just want to get a nice clean finish on that. I'm going to try and get this corner built out today. So try and get that done maybe an hour or two. Shouldn't take too long. Just need to locate the studs that are behind this stuff. Make sure we get something solid to drill into and go for there. So let's go. So good start. This is just over 2.4, which is standard board length. So without cutting lengthwise and sheet MDF, you can just trim it down to that height to squeeze it in there. So saves a bit of waste, just being efficient with materials as well where we can. And then that nice line we've got there means that that will be an existing line. There'll be a stud behind that, which means something to tack it into. So happy days. Trying to mark that little joiner there. I don't trust it. I'm going to measure the shit out of it. I'm going to over engineer it. I'm going to put about 10 markings on there and cut for there. Right. Job's a good one. There was absolutely no need for me to be that accurate with that cut, but because we're going to have at least a 20mm floor there, so loads of play there to be a few mil out, but fits like a glove. Fuck! Yeah, pretty happy with that. Even got a nice little seam, nice join, nice straight line. So on this side, we've got enough space for one full sheet. As we approach this second pillar, that's where we're going to have this new wall to cover the windows. So obviously I don't want to come too close to that because I don't know exactly where that'll be, and I want to get a nice clean join there as well. So one full sheet, cut it to the height, and we'll drop it in there. Alright, job done. So over here, this last bit, we missed the stud. I'm believing whoever put it in 30 years ago. Just a few longer screws at an angle, managed to get it in nice and secure. The corner's not completely flush. Last year when I built the other gym, that would have really bothered me, but I can fill that in now, make it nice and smooth. And then again, we might end up putting cladding on there, so we don't know yet. But happy, filled in that corner, looks nice too, so just good to see some progress. Alright, so we're going to call it quits here. We're going to get out of here because I'm going sledding. I'm going to get a quick workout in before we do that, so quick tidy up, workout, home. Alright, let's get out of here. Just before we go, anybody know anything about paint? I certainly don't. What we're thinking is if we do go for this black theme, there's obviously a shit ton of white PVC, so it would be real nice to be able to get that all black and blend in. So I'm going to have a little trial. I'm going to try this. So Rust-Oleum black matte finish should maybe do the job. So what I'm going to do is this PVC is coming out anyway because we are where this wall is going to be built eventually. So just going to give this a wee coat, see what it looks like, let it dry, and then see what we've got tomorrow. If you guys have got any better ideas, by far, definitely let me know. Alright, so just a wee tester and see how it looks. Full disclosure, by the way, I am not allowed to paint. That is rule number 1 in the McMillan household, so just having some fun here when Jenna's not here. So we'll see what that looks like. Maybe it takes 2 coats. Alright guys, Big Friday is here. We're down, it's just about lunchtime. We're going to try and get a decent shift in today. We've got a Zoom class at 6 o'clock, so looking forward to that, which means we've got about 5-6 hours to get battered in through here. George is in today, so we're going to try and get some more walls up. Mainly going to be this wall here, so the main wall where the rig would mount onto in the main gym. So we're going to see if we can get started on that and get that framed up. There is a big support that needs to go across where the rig would attach to the wall. That's what the big 2x8s are for, or 8x2s, whatever country you live in. So we're going to try and get that tacked up. That's the priority, and see how far we get. Alright guys, going to call it quits there on Friday. As you can see, half a wall. Alright, so we got this up. It is absolutely solid, which was the whole point of it. So we spent a bit of time making sure we got this top board. It's obviously, you see, doubled up there to accommodate a full frame underneath. But that's where our wall mounted rig will be mounted to. So to have a wall mounted rig, you kind of need a wall, which we didn't have. So now we have this, which is going to be solid. Now with the wall mounted rig, if you can imagine, there's a squat stand here. If somebody racks a bar, and as you know, if you've got a heavy bar and you rack it in, there's a lot of movement there, especially if somebody was doing pull-ups as well. There's a lot of sideways movement. Most of the load is supported down through the floor, but having this super secure means never any worries about being on that rig. So awesome. Alright, I'm coming back tomorrow morning to get it finished, which is the goal. So Saturday morning, we're going to get a few hours there, get this finished, hopefully get it sheeted up as well, which again will let me sheet up the rest of this to meet it, and that'll probably be the end of this episode after tomorrow morning once we get that done. Alright, so going to go through it now. It's getting on, like I say, we've got the class at 6 o'clock, so I'm going to do a little bit of training myself before that, maybe throw a bar around a little bit, and then I'll be doing the workout as well at 6 o'clock, so we'll get into that. And just last thing before we finish up this day, just a wee update on the paint job that I'm not allowed to do. So this is that bit of PVC yesterday. It's now not on the window, but as you can see, the finish is actually pretty good. It's a bit dusty and dirty now, but obviously I spent like zero time prepping this or cleaning it or anything like that, but in terms of that spray paint and the finish, I think it looks pretty good, and I think it could work. Again, that was just one coat, very lightly, but I think it looks alright. Again, if we can get all of this in that nice matte black finish through that wall, it could be pretty special looking. So yep, alright, going to go through and train now, but just before I pick up that barbell, one last thing, speaking of black. Alright, how do you like this black on black? How about this? Black on black on black. The sample we got made up. Alright, one-off t-shirt, special edition, never to be seen again. It's actually a large, and it's probably just a little bit small for me, which means it's probably a bit too big for Rich. If anybody wants it, let us know. Drop a wee comment in down below. Let's just write black on black in the comments, and you can have it. Alright, how about that? Didn't even last it 24. guys, and just like that, Saturday has come and gone. Alright, and it's also going to call the end of this episode. Episode 4? Yeah, end of this episode as well. So, lots done the last couple of days. Finished off a couple of big jobs today. Number one being this wall. So buzzing about that. So what we're doing now is, just to end this episode, I'll give you guys a quick look around and show you where we are. See where we're going to finish up for this weekend as well. As I said, it is Saturday. Alright, so obviously number one is this. Alright, so the wall. Alright, so this is going to be our main wall where we're going to attach rigs, maybe do some handstands and all that good stuff. So George was working on that today, got it finished off. He tidy up this edge here, so we're going to face that with MDF as well, but once we bring this along to meet it, that will all become nice and tidy and clear. But yeah, what a structure. Wiped out a few windows, so we lost a bit of natural light. Probably need to bring in some actual lights now, but yeah, absolutely buzzing with that, so happy. Obviously we did these the other day, and we'll again bring that all the way around, tidy that up all into there. So inside the actual gym is looking pretty nice. See, I'm moving pretty fast here. Still haven't sheeted here because I don't know what's going to be mounted in that wall yet, so we're probably going to put a couple of braces there for what that's going to be, and we need to run some electrics in there, so maybe a plug at the bottom or something. So whilst George was on that wall, as you've seen, I was working in here. So wasn't really planning on it, I guess, didn't really think about it too much, but lifted the floor in here too, so we're back to that base concrete. Got the sink out, stripped this wall down, got everything out, and also started doing a little bit of work up here. So we took out a lot of that power stuff, all the network cables that were here, cleaned out here, ready for the wall to go in. So there's going to be a wall runs from here, across here, up this pillar. So that's probably the next project when George gets the time to come in, is build this wall. And this is going to be the toilet. So just started to have a little think about plumbing and stuff as well. Probably thinking toilet here, running through this wall, because that's going to go down into that pipe there. So yeah, good progress in there too, ready to build. So yeah, that's what we got to. Not much in here. This was kind of the cutting room. So this side is obviously sheeted, which gives us some good space. Still working here to get the electrics and stuff tidied up through there. Yeah, looking good in here too. Alright guys, and we'll call it quits there. So as you can see, lots of great progress this week. A really solid week worth of work. We're going to need to start making some decisions now on finishings, and maybe start actually buying some gym kit. Alright, we're getting there now, light fixtures, all that kind of stuff. But that's all the exciting stuff, all the good stuff. So yeah, we're going to wrap up there. It's Saturday afternoon. Just before I head home myself, I'm going to hit my push-ups. I'm on day 2 of the skills challenge, which, to be honest, I'm not looking forward to. After that Friday night lights workout, my upper body is wrecked. Tempo burpees, I've got a lot to answer for. And then I think we're going to go out to walk. I'm going to clock up some meters again for Team Cobalt. Apart from that, Sunday we are not going to do anything in here because we're doing the erg switch over for you guys. So machines in, machines out, equipment in and out, do all that. Apart from that, yeah, if you fancy that black t-shirt, if you like the look of that, then by all means drop a comment below, just write black on black. If there's more than one person, then we'll do a little draw. But remember, it is just a sample, but you guys might as well have it. It doesn't fit me. Alright, so yep, gonna wrap up there guys. Thanks so much for watching episode 4. We'll be back sometime next week with episode 5 as we keep cracking in here. So thank you, see you in the next one.